Hey friends, and welcome to my first vlog. I never anticipated doing a vlog because I always enjoy writing my blog, but I've been inspired this summer to do this because I talked with a lot of women who seem to be experiencing the same problem. A lot of women I spoke to at conferences, at retreats, and different things like that after women's sessions, they came up to me and they told me that they knew that they were in a bad relationship and that they deserved better and that they weren't being respected in the way that they wanted to be or knew that they should be. But it took someone telling them, it took them hearing from someone in order for them to fully realize it and gather the courage to end that relationship or that association with some guy. So I want to talk to those of you today who may find yourself in that situation, who I can't talk to at a retreat or at a conference, or who I didn't see this summer. As women, we have the desire to be loved, to be cared for, and the desire for affection. And those are all good things, but sometimes we can allow those desires to cloud our judgment or make us blind to the reality of what's happening in our lives. But first and foremost, young ladies, you deserve the absolute best. You deserve a guy who treats you with the utmost respect, love, and honor. And a lot of the women I speak to find themselves in relationships where they feel used, put down, dirty, where they feel empty or disposable, where they feel ugly or more insecure. And that breaks my heart, that women find themselves in these relationships because they're dating guys who aren't ready to be dating, or dating guys who are very immature, all different kinds of young men across the board. A good relationship does not make you feel any of those things. A good relationship is one that makes you feel uplifted and honored and loved. A good relationship is one where the guy isn't manipulating your feelings. The guy isn't going on dates with you that he calls hangouts, but saying that he's not ready to commit to anything, even though you guys act like you're in a relationship. A good guy is not manipulative. A good guy respects you, respects your body, and never pressures you in any way, shape, or form. A good relationship doesn't make you feel anxious or nervous in any way. A good guy ultimately, most importantly, leads you to God. A good man who is pursuing virtue right alongside you never leads you to sin or leads you away from God. A good man will always pursue virtue right alongside you. And if you're looking for those things, those are very, very important things, crucial things in a relationship. And sometimes you're not going to find a young man who is ready for those things in high school. And it's important to remember. Not to say that young high school men aren't great. I meet so many of them. But a lot of them aren't ready for committed relationships like we as women desire. And it's important that you, as a young woman, demand respect for yourself. Because you are the only person who can demand respect for yourself and respect others in the same way. So if you find yourself in one of those situations, like so many girls I talk to across the country, if you feel like you're in a relationship like that, or you're associating with a guy who is like that, I would just encourage you to stand up for yourself and be the woman that God created you to be. Choose good for yourself in every single way. Because again, the only person who can do that is you. And you deserve the absolute best. Maybe you have a friend who needs to hear this message who you keep telling over and over, he's not good for you, he's bad news. Send her this video and let her know that you love her, because I make this and I tell you this message out of love for you, out of my desire to have every woman on this earth know just how worthy and loved and valuable she is. And so I want you guys to always choose what is good for you. Choose men who will respect you and honor you in every way. And if that guy is not around, just be you. Just be the woman God created you to be. And if that guy, who is wonderful comes along, great. And if he doesn't, just be patient and just allow this time to be for you and God, for you to flourish in your personality and in your own self. Know that I say this all, again, with a full heart for you, with love for you, and just wanting you to remember that you are God's, that you are chosen and beautiful and loved and set apart for a great purpose. And that involves being the woman that God created you to be.